Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton1095, which is another Transformers Age of the Primes video, and today we're taking a look at the Wave 2 Voyager class Heatwave from Rescue Bots. Now, this was kind of unexpected to come up this early. I was just at work the other day at the time that this shipped out, and yeah, I mean, I just got a notification saying that it shipped, so yeah, and for some reason, Amazon said that it was shipping in September, so I don't know what's going on with their date system right now. It's all sorts of screwed up. So yeah, some of you might be getting a surprise shipment of Heatwave. So, but besides the point, take a look at the packaging here. You got Heatwave there, vehicle mode. You get a couple of the primes here. TLR1, Rescue Bot Heatwave. 29 steps between robot and firetruck mode. So yeah, let's go ahead and get them open and check them out. And here we have Heatwave out of his packaging, and he's alright. Definitely gonna get into it, of course. I mean, we're still at the beginning of the video, but robot mode really looks good. I think the mold really suits him. I know a lot of people are upset that he's got, faux parts for the hands. Like, these should have been the hands, but it's whatever. I really don't care enough about the original Rescue Bots designs for that to be an issue for me. What is an issue we'll get into when we get to vehicle mode and through the transformation. The mold works perfectly fine in robot mode, perfectly serviceable. Like I said, it's the transformation in vehicle mode that just... I think I'm done with this mold after him, unless they do something completely drastically different or really super interesting out of it. But yeah, so accessory wise, he does come with this ladder piece that he could use as a, I guess, a melee shield or something. Mostly it's just gonna sit here on his back. I should flip it around this way. So flipping around this way, there are two little tabs that just sit right in there, and it pretty much stays stationary. He does have this little water cannon accessory. I don't know what all these different attachment points are for. I guess I should have looked at the instructions. Oh well, either way. Got his extinguisher thing there, and his little fireman's axe with way too short of a handle. There you go. So you got his accessories there, and I believe just like with the bulkhead and breakdown version, you just tab this in right here, or even no, I guess it doesn't store either place. It is blast effect compatible. There he is with some water effects. It looks like he's putting out fires, whatnot, because it is Rescue Bots. So there's that. And speaking of Rescue Bots, let's go ahead and bring in a couple of his fellow Rescue Bots, being Medics and Chase. So there we go. There's 3 out of the, was it 5 primary characters? I mean 4 if you include if you exclude Medics, but I mean they made a figure of them, so there you go. And here is the Prime bulkhead. So you can see the primary mold, what's changed, what hasn't. So looks like he's got new shoulders, the whole new upper torso, new thigh pieces. It looks like a new waist piece. Yeah, new waist below the swivel. Shins are the same, feet are the same, and of course head, and this whole thing is the same. Or head's different. This is pretty much the same. There is a new part added to that. Looks like the back of the shoulders are the same. But yeah, there's enough retooling, at least in the upper half. So go ahead and go over paint and articulation. I mean, there is quite a bit of silver paint. You got some in different sections here. This whole section on the right arm, I don't know if that's a mistake, or if this is a mistake, or if it's designed that way. I got silver and yellow here on what would be the headlights. You got some silver down here. Of course, you got the full translucent, I guess, windshield here. You got yellow going down. You got the yellow badge there on the helmet. Looks like he's wearing goggles. You got the silver inside the face. You got the plain gray jaw. Of course, the shoulders are painted. So yeah, not too terrible. Getting into articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It's fairly expressive. I mean, more so than, well, I mean, he is one of the more emotive characters in the show. It's Chase is kind of emotionless. Get full range in the shoulders, although my shoulder on this side is really tight and there's no screw. It's just a rivet. So just be careful with your copy if you have the same issue. Oh, this one's tight too. Full 360 forward and back. Do get a tight bicep swivel. Over 90 at the elbow. You do get a wrist swivel. Waist swivel, of course. All the way forward, all the way back. All the way out. Get a thigh swivel. 90 at the knee. Ankle tilt. And a little bit down. So, yeah. Articulation's just fine. Let's go ahead and get him into firetruck mode. Let's go ahead and remove the ladder. Bring this section up. Untab the shoulders here. Come on. There we go. And bring this whole section, untab it. Bring this up. The head will come all the way down to here. Allow you to flip up this piece, just like that. Bring these shoulder sections down. These will lock together. Bend at 90. We'll go ahead and bring the fist up just to hide them a little bit better. Bring that all the way down. There we go. And this section will come down and lock into place. Bring this up. And this section up like that. This will untab from here. This will all collapse. There's 2 slots there, 2 little tabs there. All lock into place. Go and close up the feet. Open this section here. Bring this up and around. Open. Up and around. Close those up. Tab this all together. There is a slot and tab right there, and a little slot that this little tab will plug into. So it all goes in just like that. This side. I'll go in there. There we go. Tab that together. Bring the feet up, and they will tab into this little section right here. And there we have Heatwave in his primary configuration for firetruck mode. Just bring this section just down at an angle like that, and that will tab into there. And then this will just plug back into there if you want, or kind of a weird design of it. There's 2 little slots here that will just fit right. I think it's like this. Oh, no. So this will plug into here. Okay, hang on a second. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. I figured it out now. So yeah, it doesn't even plug into here. Collapse that down. Okay, yeah, these will tab onto right here. And then these will fit right between the feet, just like that. And this is my biggest problem with this figure, which I'm just going to get these plugged into the sides here. Just like, got it backwards again. Nope, okay. So yeah, that does plug in right there like that. And this, just like that. So yeah, here's my big problem with this figure is just the entirety of this vehicle mode. Like, I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong here, but this keeps popping up. And just the way the ladder and everything works, it's just, I don't know. Don't like the way it was handled here. So, I don't know. Yeah, nothing's wanting to cooperate here. What is going on? Take those off. Give me just a second. All right, so here he is with medics and Chase. Yeah, you can see, these two kind of went their own kind of way as far as like representing, the Rescue Bot characters, whereas Chase looked a lot like a, modern Challenger, just kind of that Dodge body style. Medics, just a little SUV ambulance. And then we got Heatwave here, who goes a little too faithful to the design for Rescue Bots, and some of it works, and this half of it doesn't. I mean, that's what you get for using Bulkhead as your mold inspiration. So, I guess I'm having issues with Bulkhead lining up too, so I don't know. Just something with the mold, I guess. Just lines up weird, but yeah, I absolutely do not like what they've done with the rear section of the vehicle here. It's where it just kind of falls apart. I wish there was a way to fold this up better to hide away. I mean, I think just take it off. It's on a friction tab system, but yeah, it just looks kind of ugly. Like, I wish the ladder was still attached, which, I mean, yes, you can have it attached and it still look fairly decent. If you bring it around this way, bring it flat like that, then you get all this empty space here. So it's definitely a weird figure. I think that's the best way to do it, where it's kind of floating there. But I don't know. Go ahead and take this off. Let's go ahead and get back into robot mode. We'll just flip. Now, if these are tabbed in right, it'll allow you to bring the heel out. There we go. Untab all this from back here. Undo the legs. Straighten those out. Open the panel. Bring around. Rotate. Then back down. Close that up. Open. Bring down the leg. Bring around. And down. Close that up. Straighten out this whole section here. Bring down this abdomen piece. That will tab in there, and that will tab into there. So there is the lower body done. From here, we open up this whole section. Bring that up. Bring the arms down. Untab this section. We want to bring this panel up. Allow you to bring arms up and out of the way. Bring this panel down. Bring the head back up. And then this section will come around, and these two tabs will go into that section right there. Helps if we go ahead and lock the arms in first. There we go. Now we'll tab into there. Straighten out the arms. Bring this panel down. We'll just reattach the ladder. And you can either have this folded all the way up like that, or just partially down, up to you. Straighten out the fists. And there we have Heatwave back in robot mode. So, yeah. Robot mode's fine. It's just vehicle mode is where this thing really falls apart. Like I said multiple times now. So let's go ahead and get into final thoughts. Alright, so to get into final thoughts on Age of the Prime's Heatwave, robot mode, like I said multiple times now, the robot mode is absolutely fine. He poses just as great as Bulkhead does and looks good with his little energon weapons, as well as the ladder sitting on his back, and you can of course use that as like a little shield for like melee battles, or even to, I guess, help people, or even mini cons. But just, you know, the mold is starting to show its age with the transformation. Some of the joints are a little bit too loose, and just the end result for vehicle mode is really lackluster. I don't know what Hasbro was fully thinking when they decided to make this a partial off of Bulkhead. I honestly wish he had his own mold, because that's 2 for 2 now of rescue bots that were from other mold ideas. I mean, I guess 3 if you include medics, but that I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing to talk, like, it's hard for me to put into words how I feel about it. Like, it's not as bad as Devastation Optimus, but it definitely has some flaws. So far, Wave 2 kind of weak start with Heatwave here. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say for Heatwave. So let me know what you think. Are you getting them, skipping on them entirely? Do you even like rescue bots? Let me know down below, and stay tuned for the next video and stream. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. So long. Take care.